page. I'm Laura with Chocolate Designs. And today we are finishing up one of our projects that we started yesterday, actually. Thursday, you guys. Thursday, we started a project and we didn't get a chance to finish it just because it went so incredibly long. So we're going to work on that some more tonight and hopefully get this thing finished. So in just a minute, I'm going to give you a keyword to type in. It is different from the one that we had on Thursday, though I think the supplies are just about the same. Still go ahead and type this in there as soon as I give it to you. Anyway, say hello, hit that heart button. You guys know all of the jazz, all the details, all the things you need to do when you come on here. Holy moly, Facebook's taking forever. Or it could be my computer. Could be my computer, you guys. I think my computer has just been in overdrive today. All right, there we go. I found it. The techie stuff, you guys. The techie stuff. It's insane every time, right? All right, the keyword for tonight is Charlie. Type Charlie in the comments for me. C-H-A-R-L-I-E. Charlie for Charlie Brown. So, oh my goodness. Turn off my volume. My gosh, I should have restarted my computer. Lynn, I do not have any invoices sent out just yet. So let's go ahead and talk about that a little bit. You guys, last night was the live sale. I did a live sale and you guys rocked it. You guys rocked it. I have got a lot of work ahead of me to get done. So far what's done is that all of the finished pieces are bubble wrapped and they are ready to be put in boxes. And all 49 invoices are currently in draft, which means that they are almost ready to be sent. What I need to do now is get all of the stuff separated so that your stuff is in a pile and I can figure out what box it goes into. Once all of your stuff is in a box, then I can tape it up and then I have to weigh it. I have to figure out shipping and then I can add the shipping to the invoice and then send off the invoice. So that's my goal for tomorrow, is to get everything boxed up and ready to go and all of the invoices out. It is a process, y'all, to get all of this done. Just so you know. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Darlene. Hello, Ann and Ray. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Jan and Peg. Hello, Kelly and Linda and Lorraine. Hi, Elizabeth and Connie. Let's see. Teresa and Rachel. Hello, Linda. So they are on their way, you guys. Hey, Carol. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, Pam. Oh my gosh. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Peg. Charlie is the keyword, you guys. Oh my gosh, 35 more comments. I am so sorry, you guys, but I got to scroll down to the bottom. Yeah, wow, right? It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. You're so welcome, you guys. It just takes some time. Hi, Bridget. How are you doing? Welcome to my page. Welcome, everybody. All right, you guys. So here we go. Here we go. This was our project that we started on Thursday. We got the welcome to our patch in there and we got our border here between the two colors. And then we stopped after we had done Charlie Brown and the gang all walking along there. And I finished painting this one on Thursday night with some acrylic paint. Now what we need to do to finish this off is to add some pumpkins down here and get our pumpkins painted in. And then we can go ahead and do our layover with everything else, okay? And then put some embellishments on here. Whew! We got some work cut out for us. This was definitely a work of love, I'll tell you that. Hey, Rachel. So, you're so welcome, Valerie. So, you guys, I'm going to grab my transfers here. I am going to be using a transfer tonight. Hi, Missy Bro. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie. You guys, I'm going to be using the pumpkin for this one, but I've also found another pumpkin, just so we have a little bit of a variety, on a transfer that is currently retired. And I'm going to use it, you guys. I'm going to use it because I've got it, and I can, and it's a pumpkin, and it fits. So go through the transfers that you have and see what you've got that might fit. This was the 'Tis the Season from last year. It's retired. You can't get it anymore. I'm sorry. I don't do this often. But having all the pumpkins on my thing in the exact same size and the exact same shape was just kind of weird to me. So I wanted to have a little bit of a variety on my pumpkin size, okay? So we're going to go ahead. This was already waxed before I painted. And I'm going to pull out this first one just for the pumpkin. They're kind of, even this is a fairly big pumpkin, you guys. Hi, Deborah. And I'm going to go ahead and get this fuzzed really well. And I'm going to fuzz the pumpkin on our welcome to our patch, or welcome to our home as well. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you all so much for all your orders last night. Things are still a work in progress. I let you guys know then it could be about 48 hours total to have everything processed and all invoices out. We're still only sitting at like 26 hours so far since the live sale started. So y'all, we're getting there. We're getting there. The wood round is a 16-inch, and it's available on my site. Hi, Janet. So I've got a bigger pumpkin here and I've got a smaller pumpkin here. But we're going to go ahead and just do the pumpkin part, and we're going to do it in yellow to start off with. And then we're going to have to wash this up, and we'll come back in and do our other color on here. Yeah, because we're going to color these in. All right. So you always want to start with the transfer that's going to be in the foreground first. And so I'm going to throw this smaller pumpkin in here first. And I'm going to put that right there. And we're going to do this one in yellow. And I'm not going to do the stem right now. Actually, this color's, it's called Bumblebee, you guys, but it's yellow. Yeah, that's Bumblebee. The B size transfer is the retired one. The other one is a C size transfer. The Great Pumpkin. The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. So I'm only doing this so that I've got my lines to know where I need to color. And I'll be coloring actually on top of the yellow for this one. But it'll tell me where I need to be to add my color. And then if I don't lay my transfer down exactly in the right spot, it will be okay, because this will blend into the background. So you want your color that you're doing right now to match your background as best as you can so that it blends in if you don't have it perfectly lined back up, okay? You have every Peanuts movie they've ever made. All right, so there's our first pumpkin there. And then I'm going to put another one over here, but I'm going to put this one at a little bit more of an angle just to make it a little bit different, okay? Because we're in a pumpkin patch. They're going to be laying all different ways, right? Are you guys excited to see how this turns out? Because honest to goodness, I am. I am really excited. And I don't think I'm going to put any pumpkins behind them, just on the sides of them. Though you could if you wanted to. Just to fill in a little bit more space. Oh, you guys, my dryer is way over there where I can barely reach it. I had everything off my table for that sale. You've never seen this technique? Well, I'm glad then, because then you're learning something, right? All right. So there's that pumpkin. Oh, can I reach it? I can. Okay, good. Yes, a work of love for sure. So we're going to dry up this first pumpkin. We're going to dry up both of these pumpkins really, really well. And then I'm going to take my second. Can someone please tell her website so I can go? My website is something going on with Peanuts this year. Big anniversary. So yes, this was the 70th anniversary of Peanuts. And Missy, I'm going to send you the link to my site right now. I'll reply to you because I have all of that like really easy for me to grab. If my computer was working correctly, come on now. There we go. I'm replying to you right now with my website. No, you've missed my last two comments, but I'm sorry, I wasn't implying you didn't do it fast. I'm afraid I missed it. And I'd be, oh no, you're not going to be blocked or booted. No, girl. Girl, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just not, I'm not Amazon. I can't move that fast. I do the best I can. It just takes it takes time. There's a lot to do. Just don't have the welcome. I do have the letters. Okay, there you go. Carol is already going to buy this one. I already know it. There's no question or no doubt in my mind. Carol's going to take this one. So this will not end up going on my door. I just know it. Carol's going to take it. Maxine, you're signed up under me, so all you got to do is log into the website, hon. I'll give it to you. But all you got to do is log into it. And you can type in the word Charlie right now, and that's going to get you a link to my website, too. All right, there you go. There you go. All right, now we're going to do our bigger pumpkin in the same color. We're going to do it in yellow, and then we're going to come back and we're going to paint it. So I've just kind of got this one offset and up a little bit. And hopefully I can tell them apart from where one stopped and the other one started. I'm going to try to just go to the edge of it and see. Hopefully. All right, so again, in yellow. And we're going to want to use a darker color on this, because the part that we're going to paint, I went ahead and painted over it anyway. That's how it goes. The color of our paint is going to show through just where the lines are at. And whatever paste we use is going to do the rest of it, okay? Oh, I can definitely tell where one starts and the other one begins. Or the other one, yeah, all of that. What if someone else wanted the item you're painting? Well, I only have one. I do not plan to make another one. I mean, she pretty much claimed this one before it was even started. You got to be quick to claim them. But these are, is it the 75th? When I do these projects, it's as a tutorial to teach you guys how to do it. And I sell the ones that I make just so that I don't end up with a ton of stuff. So I would say, if you want one, make one. That's what I'm going to tell you. And I don't mean for that to sound mean or anything, but if you want the one I make, you really got to jump on it, because I don't sit here and make a ton of them. I do tutorials to show you guys what to do. All right, here we go. Let's just do the whole thing. I'll be able to tell where the other one's at. All right. Hi, Carrie. All right, there is our second pumpkin. It's going to kind of be over top of the, well, it's going to be behind the other one, okay? And we're going to need to spray these down and wash them off in just a second. In just a little bit. I hope that didn't sound mean. It just is what it is. All right, here we go. Drying this up, and then we're gonna paint. We're gonna paint these pumpkins, you guys, and we're just gonna paint where the lines are at on here in a darker yellow or darker orange color, okay? All right. See, I didn't think this through and actually look at my pumpkins, but I should have. All right. It sounded really mean. I'm so sorry. I feel like it sounded mean. I just can't do this all day long and make a ton of them, and that's not. Oh. All right, I'm again using acrylic paint, you guys, and I think that I'm going to mix, this one right here is called Deep Yellow. Yeah. I've got one called Deep Yellow. And then I'm also going to add some brown to this because, like I said, this is going to be where the creases are at in our pumpkin. And so we want it to be a darker color. Where's Evan at tonight? Well, if he knows what's good for him, he's downstairs cleaning his room right now. That's where he should be. Ooh, that got way too dark, y'all. I added way too much of that brown to that color. Way too much brown. I'm good, Stephanie. How are you? Wow. Can I get the orange I'm going for? No. Maybe, though. No, that's so brown. What is going on here? They both have got a huge mess in their rooms. And yeah, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. My kids are not clean kids. There we go. That, I think, is about the color that I wanted. I only needed a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of that brown. So it's kind of like a pukey, yellowish orange, brownish orange color. But you think about the inside grooves of a pumpkin, and that's pretty much what color they are. They're darker. You guys can hear him? I did out brown it. So these little tubes are acrylic paint. They are acrylic paint. And I'm just filling in where all of this pumpkin is so that the lines inside our pumpkin are colored with this darker orangish, brownish, yellowish color. I can't believe you guys can hear them. Telling you it won't stop till they move out. It better stop because I'm going to make my daughter sit down and watch an episode of Hoarders and let her know that this is what the accumulation of that mess looks like. Because it smells, y'all. It's bad. It's bad. Her room stinks. And there was a Yoo-Hoo can down there from God knows how long. And it was, disgusting. And I would not clean it up. And she actually paid her brother $10 to take that Yoo-Hoo can out of her room because it was so disgusting. Like, yeah, girl, that's how it's going to be. If you're not willing to clean it up after yourself, then you better make the money to pay somebody else to do it because that's life. That is life. That's life, y'all. I have not had time to clean my house or my cleaner. I do have a lady that comes over to clean my house every once in a while. I haven't had her over here in over 2 months, and she's coming on Monday finally to give me a hand. I just overwhelm myself. And I do the best I can, but I just can't keep up with working at home and doing all of the home work, the housework. All right, here we go, you guys. We're doing the same thing on these two pumpkins just to fill in, like I said, those gaps in the pumpkins to make them a little bit darker. And I, honest to goodness, did not think this through. So we're probably going to have to pull out one more color in our chalk paste to make this happen. All right, there we go. Pumpkins are good. I'll send her to your house when she's done. She's awesome, you guys. All right, that's all I needed to do for those pumpkins, you guys. We're gonna also clean those up and we're gonna redo them again. All right. Let's get this nice and dry, and then we need to add a layer of surface wax over top of all of this paint that I've done already. How can you keep up? You are way too busy as it. Exactly, Dottie. I can't. I feel like if I can keep up with the laundry and the dishes and keep food in my refrigerator and in my pantry, then I'm doing pretty darn good. Look, it's enough. Y'all, it's hard to work, take care of your kids, try to make time for your family and friends, and keep things spick and span. Your mom was a professional cleaner from the time I was 10. It was my chore to clean the house and keep my room clean. Oh my gosh, Jackie. To clean the whole house? Allie's 10 right now. And she's about to learn. She's about to learn. Like, I'm going to tell my housekeeper that don't you touch my kids' room unless they pay you. Because I'm not going to pay you to do that. I am, Dottie. You're right. Hi, Annette. All right, you guys, here we go. Let's start adding some color to this. I do think that I'm going to pull out one more orange for the pumpkin, and I think I'm going to use, ooh, what color should I use? Orange peel I feel like is too bright. Maybe Hey Pumpkin. Let's try Hey Pumpkin. All right. Let's do this, you guys. Where did it go? I've lost my transfer. It's over here. I'm losing all my stuff. Each had a week to clean the entire house and do the laundry. Took turns by the week. Oh my gosh. You guys, I really need to start teaching my kids how to do more stuff around here. But again, that takes time to teach them how to do stuff. Like, the white part right here, that's Snoopy. That's Snoopy. We're about to put this transfer back down. You guys are going to see this entire thing really, really come to life, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the wood stock that we did up at the top there. We're going to, oh, I didn't surface wax it. See, y'all, I am all over the place tonight. I need a layer of surface wax over top of the entire thing. Rachel, you got me, girl. You're right. I need to wax it. Every day after school, the house was cleaned up. Plus, have coffee ready when she got home from work and have any dishes done. You got $5 a week allowance. That's how long ago it was. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. My kids don't do crap. They should. Just keep their rooms clean is all that I ask, and they don't keep their rooms clean, and then I just don't do it. Also had to take my brothers to and from school and work in your dad's store for no pay. Oh! Oh! Started teaching your 8-year-old granddaughter to do her own laundry. I've started teaching my kids to do their own laundry. It's not going so well. Me and my 3 sisters had one main chore and had the worst one. I had to clean the bathroom. We only had one bathroom with us 4 girls, my mom and dad. Ooh! Yeah, that would be tricky. Never got paid, just had to do it. It was your job. Kids today do have it so easy. They really, really do. They really do. They don't realize how lucky they are. All right, so up here we've got Woodstock. I don't know if you guys can see Woodstock or not. Maybe that's one of Woodstock's friends. But he's flying right above that pumpkin there. And here he is on our transfer. Right there below the E. Thanks, Rachel. I don't want to pull the paint either. That took a while to do. So I'm just going to line our Woodstock right back up where he was. As close as I can, as best as I can. And I usually do a pretty good job of this. And I think I nailed it. I nailed it. Start taking their toys or their games away until they... That's exactly what happened tonight. That's exactly what happened tonight. I took her tablet away at 5 o'clock and said from 5 to 9, you are going to take a shower and clean your room. And then at 9 o'clock, she came up here and she said, my room's almost clean. I don't know if it's clean enough, but can I have my tablet back and take a break? And I said, I'm getting ready for my live. Go talk to your dad. I do not know how that went. What? Your 20-month-old grandson already helps clean the house? Oh my gosh. You used to give your 2 sons days that I went in and trash bags. My mom used to do that too. All right, you guys, here we go. Black velvet paste right over top of that yellow that we first put down. Now that our wood stock has been painted. And this is just going to bring him to life. Do not tell me I got in the E. Barely, but I did a little bit. And now you guys can see how he is now in color. All right, Terry. And just totally pops over top of that pumpkin. Am I right? All right, we're going to do the same thing with Charlie Brown and his friends down here. And we're going to make them come to life too, with all of the black in there to give them their detail. Ten and 12-year-old grandsons are here for a sleepover. And they cook dinner tonight. Tacos. Oh my gosh, I would love for my kids to cook dinner. All right, again, just lining this up the best that I can. It's a little bit hard to tell exactly where it's supposed to be, but y'all, I think I nailed it. First try. First try, and I think I nailed it. And we're not doing Woodstock right there because we don't have him down here, okay? Isn't that awesome, Dolores? All right, here we go, you guys. It's been painted. It's been done. We're going to take our black velvet paste now, and we're just going to go over our characters here and add the outline for all of our characters. And watch how well they just come to life. So I'm using a mini squeegee, cut in half, just so that I have that extra, I feel like I get more precision, more control, especially around parts like where the letters are. All right, I'm going to slowly do paste and peel on here as I go through, and not show you guys anything until the whole reveal. Until it's time to reveal it all. Just so that paste does not start to dry in the silk screen. Oh, you're going to need to paste. Yes, I just did. Yes, I did. Slowly, slowly, slowly. You guys. Trying to make sure that I'm avoiding those letters. Oh, I'm showing you a little bit. Sneak peeks, y'all. Little bitty sneak peeks. All right, let's get Charlie Brown. I'd like to make this, but don't think I have the patience. Take your time. Just do a little bit one day and then do a little bit the next day, and take your time with it. Like, not all projects have to be finished in one day, as you guys can clearly see. I spent an hour and a half on this the first night. We're finishing it up the second night. I am so proud of this. As long as Lucy's hair turns out, because I think I messed it up a little bit, and then I think I fixed it. So hopefully I did fix it. I know, it is so rewarding when you finish a large project. I agree with that. When it's finally done And you can look back and you can say, wow, I did that and it looks fantastic. And that's how I'm going to be with this one. All right, here's our little woodstock guy, and we're almost ready to peel it up, you guys. We're almost ready for the reveal. Okay, here we go. You guys, I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. If I was to want to buy one of your creations, how would I know for how much? Send me a message and just ask, and I can let you do. Or I can let you know. You just let me know which one you're interested in. Send me a message, and I will tell you how much it is. Oh my goodness, you guys! Are they perfect? Are they absolutely perfect? I think that they turned out absolutely perfect. Right? So happy with that. So happy with that, you guys. All right. I gotta lay this over here and spray it down so I can take it to my sink and wash it after my live. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, thank you. They do look so real, don't they? It almost looks like I Mod Podged them from a magazine. But I did not. It is, Margie. Definitely a labor of love, but I love it. I love it. I hope you guys love it too. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Janet. Carol's like, my walls are so full. Thank you, Lynn, for the stars. You guys, if I don't make sure that this is perfectly dry, I will smudge it. I do not want to smudge it. Thank you, everybody. That's what I love about our transfers, right? The detail in them. You can't do that with a Cricut, I promise you. You cannot do that with a Cricut. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. All right, so you guys, we've got that part done. Now we just need to finish these pumpkins. So I'm going to set this down here, and we're going to pull up our 2 transfers again. And we're going to give these just a little cleaning. Just a little cleaning. We're not going to use black velvet again. So that one's done. Thank you, everyone. So that one's done. I'm just going to take my little cup of water because I finally found it after I finally got rid of some stuff that was back here. Thank you, Karen. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you so much. It's Margie, right? Thanks, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. All right, so I did the front side of each one of these, and then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm also going to wash the sticky side. Just to get all of that yellow paste out of there that I started with, okay? All right, ooh, and I got, oh man, there's dog hair all over this thing and everything now. It must have been laying off of my, must have been laying off of the towel a little bit when I put it down there. Oh my gosh! Y'all, we're so close to a stars party and then I have to dance. Ah, stars party, stars danced for you. I danced. Thank you, everyone. Oh, man. Fun, though, right? It's all in good fun. I got moves. I got the worst moves, man. I've got the worst moves. All right, transfers are clean. Just gonna give them a quick dry. John can't dance either, so we're good. I know, you're so right, Dolores. Once on the internet, it'll never go away. Never, never, never get to live it down. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, here we go. Our transfers are cleaned up. You watch for the singing and dancing. All right, thanks, Jackie. Small ladder so you can get up on that table. I am not getting up on the table and dancing. Try the flaw. I'm not gonna. The flaws. I gave you guys the lawnmower tonight, all right? Kind of. I think that's what that was. I think it was the lawnmower. All right. Here we go, y'all. We've got our pumpkins painted. We've already got them waxed because we wax them all at the same time. Again, we're going to start. You're turning in for the Stars Party. Oh my gosh, Julie. Just in time to watch me make a fool of myself. I'll do it for you guys, though. I will do it for you guys. All right. Thanks, Janet. That's all that counts, too. It's all that matters. All right, so we're going to do the one pumpkin in marmalade, just like what we had up here at the top. Thank you, Janet. And I think that for our back pumpkin, we're actually going to mix a couple of colors together just so that I think it looks good. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. All right, here we go. I got to give out some more mini squeegees. More of my mini minis. I got lots of them down here. They're just buried. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start doing marmalade on this, on the front ones, which are the two smaller pumpkins. Oh no, Carol! The two smaller pumpkins, they're going to have marmalade so that they match that up there, okay? And just going over them. And putting that paste right through the silk screen. Oh, I might want my detail tool thing for the stem. All right, so you're going to do your front pumpkin first. Yes, all in good fun, y'all. All in good fun. Oh, I think he's about to run in here. I hope he's not about to run in here. And I heard her huff. All right, and then the stem, I'm going to grab one of these little bitty paintbrush things. Just because I feel like it makes it easier. And we're using espresso to get the stem of that pumpkin. Oh, he's laughing. There we go. All right, you guys, here it is. Here's our front pumpkin. Looking so good. And then we're going to take the same transfer and we're just going to come over here and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And hopefully I can see well enough to line this one up too. Those kids are going insane, but at least they're giggling. They're not yelling at each other, which is good. All right, marmalade for this one as well, just so that it matches that top one there. I have a feeling whatever's going on out there, he is probably upsetting her and then laughing about it. He's that little brother who pesters his big sister. Every chance he gets, he pesters her. Oh, I'm so glad, Darlene. So glad you guys get to sleep. I don't sleep. I have such a hard time sleeping. I took a melatonin last night just because I was so wide awake after that live sale and I could not sleep. And I knew I had so much work to do today. And then so I needed to sleep. All right, you guys, there's our front pumpkin. Looking fantastic. Look at how good that looks, y'all. Look at how good that looks. Hold it up and show you. So stinking cute, right? And then we're going to put our last pumpkins on there, our bigger pumpkins. Let's go ahead and just get this dried up first really well. They will be. I'm sure that they will be. They do love each other. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, everybody. Nice and dry. Thank you, Dolores. Thank you, Marcy. All right, last but not least, you guys, we have these other two pumpkins. Now, I have this color Hey Pumpkin, but I don't want it to be that far off of the pumpkins that we've got. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take Daughter that would pick up her 3. I'm going to take some of this Hey Pumpkin color. Come on, if I can get some on my squeegee. And I'm going to mix it with that marmalade just to make the back pumpkins have a little bit different color because they're overlapping and I don't want them to look the exact same. Okay. So we'll grab some marmalade, put that in there, and I'll even use that marmalade squeegee to put it on there. But just mixing the two together, it'll be just different enough that they won't look the exact same, but not be so far off that they look totally different. Kind of dulls it down a little bit. All right, and I don't want to go too far of a change in color either. So here we go. Let's try this. Let's try this, you guys. Oops. Our back pumpkin second, and we're just going to go around that front pumpkin because you can see it. You can see it when you lay your transfer down. You guys can see the orange right there. And we're just not going to paste on where that orange is at. All right, so just picking up some of this color now. And I'm going to go close to that pumpkin. And get right up next to it with the one that goes in the back. And then finish off the rest of it. I actually think that this is a perfect pumpkin color. Better than Hey Pumpkin. This color should be a color of the month. Try we relax them to sleep. I could try that. All right, and then we got to do the stem on this one as well. And I'm just going to use the same brown for this stem. All right, you guys. Let's check out the back pumpkin. Is it different enough? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, oh, it's perfect. You guys. Okay, I got to do this one before it starts to dry in the silk screen. So we need to lay it back down real quick. And we got to get it done before it starts to dry in there. Thank you, Brenda. All right, so again, I'm just going to start off with the area where I'm going right around that pumpkin, getting right up next to it. Getting around that stem is the hard part, y'all. Oh, man, she is screaming. Thank you. All right. And here we go. We're going to finish off this pumpkin now. You guys see what a difference that made? Just adding those two colors together. Thank you, Lena. Adding those two colors together to make a color that's just off from the marmalade that we made on the first pumpkin. So it's not too much of a color change. And they both go together in the same scene. All right, and then we got the stem, you guys. And then all we have to do is embellish this thing and it's done. Oh my gosh. Okay, I could not be happier with how this thing turned out. I love it. Love, love, love it. Ah! Oh, she's mad. Oh my gosh, she's mad. She is so mad at her brother right now. Why is their dad not stepping in to do something right now? That's the question. All right, let's dry this up, you guys. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Linda. Dolores says I should sell it for $500. What do you think about that, you guys? It truly was a labor of love for sure. But you guys, look at how awesome. Look how awesome that is. Ah! See our pumpkins? See how you can tell the difference between the two because of the slight color variation? And you can see where one stops and the other one starts. I just love it. I think it looks fantastic. It totally matches. John is very, very, very laid back. Very laid back. Oh my goodness. All right, you guys, last little bit here. We do need to embellish this a little bit. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, the first thing that I want to do, and what I usually start with, is adding some rope. A way to be able to hang it is very important. So I've just got a bunch of cord here. This is just craft cord is all it is. But it's enough to hang these up. I'm going to use black because there's a lot of black in this design, y'all. The little brushes, Janet, I got at Hobby Lobby. And they're in the cake decorating section of Hobby Lobby. All right, so I'm just going to tie this around here, tie it in a knot. Simple as can be, right? Simple as can be. Cut off most of my excess. And then I'm just going to bring this up and I'm going to use my staple gun to staple that knot right to the back there so you don't even see that when it's there. Now I have got really, really small staples in here that are not going to punch all the way through this. Heck, let's start with the front of it. Just to be sure. Thank you, Darlene. It's dry. It's for sure dry. My heat gun is really, yeah, my staples don't go all the way through. Just to be sure. All right, so now this is going to hang right up here at the top, so you've got a hanger for it. Oh, thank you so much, Denise. You're right. I don't do detailed projects very often. I really don't, because they do take a lot of time. And a two-part series is just not something I like to do very often. All right, now the problem is I don't know what to do for embellishments. I really, really don't. I have a bunch of stuff over here that might work. It might not work. I don't know if the colors are going to... See, I think that too much red in the leaves for this one. I do have a bow. I have these that we could take the red out of. Oh, I think I like these without the flowers. I think I like those without the flowers, you guys, because of that orange that's in there. I think I really like those. Felt rounds on back so it doesn't make noise when hitting. Yes. Yep, I do have, all right, so I just wanted to see what I had for stuff to feather it out of the front. I like that. I might even keep the red in it. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. All right, let's check out our bow and see if we like the bow with this stuff here, since it is an autumn project, okay? So let's grab out our ribbon. I've got 3 different colors that I like. 3 different ones that I picked out. And I think that they're going to go well. So one of them is a pumpkin with some black and white. Here, let me bring this back up there so you guys can see. I've got a pumpkin with some black and white that I think is going to look great. I've got a yellow that matches all of this in a small polka dot. And then I've got some black in a bigger polka dot that I think we're going to use all 3 of these because I've always been told don't overthink your ribbon. Don't overthink your ribbon choices. And I can tell you just coming up with those 3, I way overthink it. Overthink it. Over all the, yeah, I did that. Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. Overthink. I don't know. And most of these are brand new. Tina Dunn sent me a huge box of ribbon. Huge box of ribbon, you guys. All right, so let's see. Are any of these wider than the others? No, they're all the same width, which is good. Which is really, really good. I think we need to have the yellow in the back just because there is so much yellow already in the project. Now, you guys, I am not great at making bows. I will tell you that. And my Bodabra, I don't like it. I don't like my Bodabra. I have a black and white zigzag one. Yes. Do you think the zigzag would look better? Let's grab it real quick. I know right where it's at. No, it's not zigzag. I have a black and white striped one. I know, right, Carrie? I have a black and white striped. I think that I like the polka dots better than the stripe. Because it's blacker. Oh, I do not have the Charlie Brown zigzag. I don't have a zigzag ribbon, apparently. I don't. I wish I did now. Let's go with the 3 that I picked here. I think that it's just going to have to do. All right. Now, I'm okay at making bows. But I usually just do the pinch method with these. Where's my project at so I can kind of measure? And I hold it in my hand, okay? I don't want to do a messy bow on this. But I do want to make sure that I've got it in the middle. All right? So I'm just going to take all 3 ribbons, just like this. Hi, Tammy. How are you doing? You guys, how am I going to do this? Like that. And I'm basically making a double awareness ribbon right there, okay? Pretty much. That's to keep all of my colors the same in the front. I think I like that size for the back one, okay? And then I'm going to do the exact same thing again. So that I've got a double on each side. Ah, my ribbon is not wanting to work with me. All right, so now I've got a top, and a bottom, and a bottom. I know, Rick Rack brain fart, exactly. And I've got a couple of little tails right there, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and just cut that one right off and then take one of these. And pinch that right in the middle so that I don't lose that. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you for welcoming our newbies. I'm going to do that 2 more times with our other ones, okay? Hopefully I can get this right. So we're going to do an awareness ribbon. Just folding it just like that. We're going to come around to the other side. And do another awareness ribbon just like that. On the other side. Let's see if we made it smaller or not. Nope, it's not smaller. Let's make our tails a little bigger because we can cut those off. And just making them double on each side, okay? I wish the ribbon would work with me here. And we have our second tail. This is going to look lovely when I'm done with it, I promise. I just have to do it. Pinch it in the middle, and we're just going to grab one of these little clips and hold that one too. Oh, Tanya, well, thank you for watching, girl. All right, and last one here. Last one is going to be our smallest one. It's going to go in the front. So we're basically just pinch and twist. We're basically just pinch and twist. Making sure that everything is going on the right side of it. Lynn, if you have a Bodabra, that would really help you out. The clips are from The clips are from Dollar Tree. They're just small little Dollar Tree clips. That's all that they are. All right, I need to grab a piece of jute, and it's way the heck over there. Go figure. Okay. See, I moved everything to do the sale, and now I don't know where anything's at, and it's not in my reach. So let's grab one of these instead. We'll grab one of these instead. I can make bows. I just can never seem to make them live. All right, now in the middle, all we're going to do is do this little fanning method here, and we're just going to pinch it all together. And we've got this really cute double-sided bow. Okay, there's our first one. Okay, then we're going to take our second one and we're going to put it right behind it. And we're just going to pinch it right in the middle. And we can kind of fan it out to where we want it to go. Pull and twist and do all the things. And then our third one right in the back. All right, so I've got all three of my ribbons now, and I'm just going to take one of these zip ties and zip tie them all together. The hardest part for me is figuring out how to get the zip tie on there. And if it's going to click them, oh, okay, good. I got it click the right way. And we're just going to pull this really, really tight. Now, I know you guys, that looks like a hot mess, but for me, the easiest way to do bows is in my hand. I struggle with the Bodabra big time because my mind just will not let it work with the Bodabra for some reason. And now it's just a matter of fanning it out, cutting our ends, dovetailing them, but everything should be facing forward. And that is the big deal for me. We can make some of our loops go one way. We can make some of them go the other way. Because this is a wreath bow. So we'll take one of these here, one of these here. Where's my other yellow one? And you guys, I think that that looks cute. You're right. There's no wrong way to make a bow. There's not. And they're all going to turn out a little bit different. Each and every one of them. But I think that that looks amazing. What do you guys think? Do you like it? You depend on the Bodabra for bows? I have a bad one. It's an old one, and it wasn't even a Bodabra brand, but I don't like it, and I need to actually get the regular Bodabra. Maybe I'll get it this week. Because I'll tell you what, this project definitely needed like a really, really good bow. After all of that work that we put into this project, it needed a really good bow. It had to have a good bow. Oh, you guys, it's so stinking cute! I love it. I love it. I think it works perfectly with this project. Perfectly with this project. All right, let's check and see if we still like these. I think I'm going to go with it, but I do think that I'm going to take off the flowers. I'm just not in love with the flower piece. I will put a button or something in the middle of it to hide that for sure. For sure, something. The pumpkin ribbon, so a friend of mine sent that to me. She got it at some kind of store in Texas that's, I don't know, like a ribbon store in Texas. And it's not something that you could just go online and get. I can tell you that. She just sent me a big box of random ribbons. It was everywhere. You think it's too much with the flowers, just the bow? Should we offset the bow a little bit? Because you kind of can't see Woodstock. The bow's pretty big. Unless we offset it just slightly. You think just the bow? Okay. If you guys think just the bow, we'll do just the bow. That's fine with me. I'll save those for something else. The bow does have all the colors, for sure. All right, let's staple it down then, just to make sure that it's not going anywhere. Offset just a bit so that you can see Woodstock. You guys, look how stinking cute this is. I kind of agree with you, Lorraine. I think that the leaves made it look more fallish. What was that? It's like my staple broke. That time it went down. Thank you, Bonda. Just another showstopper. I'll try to do showstoppers whenever I can. I like the showstoppers. Just as much as you guys do. Yes, my staple gun is a trigger fire. I prefer the trigger fire. I like it a lot better because I feel like I have more control with it. Fluff, fluff, fluff. I could fluff the bow all day long. Let me see if I've got a little black button we can put right in the middle of that. You guys, so stinking cute, right? We love it. I feel like this tail's a little bit too long. See, now I'm going to get picky about it because it was covering up the word. A little bit more than I wanted it to. I will definitely share it on the CC site because I don't think anybody else has even attempted to do anything like this yet. And probably because I was crazy too. Oh, let's see, you guys. Hold on now. I don't know, y'all. I've got a little bitty flower I could put right there that I think looks super cute. I've also got a more reddish one, like an orangery. Ooh. The orange tails are too long. You're welcome. I think so too. Or you guys. I'm trying to see. Oh, what about, hold on, I have an idea. Where's one at? Why don't we put a little sunflower in the middle? I don't think I have a small pumpkin. The only small pumpkins that I got are these ones right here, and they look really, really, really cheesy. And I just don't think that they are. Okay, whoever you are, you're gone right now. That is so inappropriate. Michelle, it's already sold. Who said that? Did you guys see that comment? Was that person already banned? And oh my gosh, they already removed their comment. I know, and they're already gone. I looked for their comment and it's gone already. They already deleted their comment and they're gone. Too dark. Yeah, too dark. Yeah, I think Facebook got it before I had a chance to. I don't know. I kind of like the sunflower. Let's look in here. I've always got good stuff in here too. But I know I don't have a pumpkin, y'all. Yeah, I say what the heck to the sunflower. I like the sunflower. I'm going to glue the sunflower in there. Carol, I hope you like the sunflower because I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Do I have a smaller sunflower? Yes, I do. No, those are the same size. I have a little bitty one. Ooh. I do have a little bitty one. There we go. There we go. How about the little bitty one? It's not too big for the project. It's not going to overpower the project. What I don't have is hot glue. Because that's how it goes for me, you guys. Maybe a pom-pom. I don't have any pom-poms. I have, well, white pom-poms, but that I use for bunny tails. But Carol likes the sunflower. I like the sunflower. I think it goes well. I think the sunflower fits the theme. Yes, Charlie is the keyword, you guys. I hope you all loved this one. Hope you guys love this project. I just did that with some E6000, so it's not going to be on there good just yet. But I think we're done with it, you guys. I think that this is finally complete. Our two-parter is done. I love it. Yay! And it turned out fantastic. It turned out so good. Do you guys love this so much? Oh my gosh, who's gonna go make one now? Who's gonna go make one for the Charlie Brown? For the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, you guys. The pumpkin Charlie Brown. Thank you so much. All right, you guys. That's it for me. That is it for me. I am going to get off of here. I'm going to get some sleep, and then I'm going to be back to work working on all of you guys' orders tomorrow. Hopefully have them all out by the end of the day. Thank you so much, Pam. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys love it. And I'm glad that it came together the way that it did, because I think that it's absolutely perfect just the way it is. So, you guys, you're not that talented. You saw me do it, Brenda. Just redo the same thing I did. It turned out so good. Lisa's going to make one. Yay! The Great Pumpkin, thank you, Ray, because I can't tell you how long it's been since I watched Charlie Brown. Night, everybody. Night, Margie. All right, you guys, have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everybody.